Okay, Wednesday, 24th July 2013. I'm going to start some more work on my railway. Since the last video, I put a water tank and a gutter in. I put this waterproof shade cloth at the back. 3 lights. Got power over there, which I've run over here. I bought 3 sheets of 15mm structural ply and these brackets. So what I'm going to do, the board's going to be 3 foot wide, 900mm approximately. Oh, and I've got these posts which are surplus to what I did down the side. So I'm going to put brackets. I'm going to put a bracket there. I'm going to put a post there, a metal post, another bracket top and bottom. And I'm going to run some 35 by 90mm across, and that's what my boards are going to sit on. So that's the next stage. I've also bought 13 B7 turnout kits and B8 turnout kits and 1 B8 single slip kit from C&L Fine Scale. This is to build all my point work with. And then gradually, well, what's going to happen is, again, this is going to go around here and join onto there. I put roofing felt down, but to be honest, I haven't laid any track yet, but the roofing felt's all started to bubble up, so probably a good thing I didn't. I think what I'm going to have to do is pull the roofing felt up. Better to find out now than later. Anyway, this is the next stage. Stay tuned for more. Sunday, 28th of July 2013. Bit of progress on the railway. As you can see, I've got this 90 by 35 timber, and it's sitting on these posts. These posts were what I had left. These are 65mm gal posts. So they're screwed in. They're going to be I've just painted them today. They're going to be dyno-bolted into the concrete. And the boards are going to go on here, 3 foot wide, 22 foot long. So it's all coming together quite nicely. Okay, still Sunday the 28th, but it's dark now. As you can see, I've put all these up. What I've just done, I cut the boards 3 foot wide and just laid it out to see what it looks like. Now the boards aren't actually made yet, and I've got timber underneath. I've got some brown paper. The next thing I'm going to do before I make the boards is sketch out the track, because I may well profile the boards. They might not be 3 foot all the way. I've got some room to play with. I can cut them shorter if need be. As you can see, the legs there, so I can do that. So I'm actually getting there, and the light's good, so it's pretty good. Thanks for watching. Well, it's Monday night, 30th of July. Just an update on my West Green Railway. Okay, I've sketched this out. I've just got my board laid down. The boards aren't actually built, but it's laid down on the support, so I could put some brown paper down. Here's the country end, or the upside for layout, if you like. I've got 2 running lines. I'm going to put a siding over here. Here, this is going to the carriage sidings, which will be around the corner. Got a crossover off the main line onto the sidings. Up here, I've got a reverse crossover off the running lines and a single slip. Over here, this is where the platforms are going to go. 2 platforms, about 10 feet long. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 sidings. Another reverse crossover in the station. This is going to be West Green Road. There'll be an overbridge and a station building above the running tracks. Then the line's going to disappear behind the shed and we're in the garden. So this is part of my West Green layout. I'm going to be using C&L track. I've got the point kits already, 13 plus a single slip, sorry. So it's coming together. Thanks for watching. Okay, update on West Green Railway, 31st of July 2013. As you can see, I've got my all my supports up. I've got my board. Got to make these up. I've got my template for my track. Now, biggest problem, I've got to get a curve that goes from here round there. So, how do you do it? So what I've done, I've laid 2 pieces of timber. This is where the tracks would dissect in the corner. This piece here, this piece there, that's 2100mm long, and this one is going to be 2400. So what I did, and I don't want them to come together at 90 degrees, it's going to come onto the board here at an angle. So what I did is I screwed these 2 pieces of wood together, and then I took them out here, got myself some brown paper. I knew primary school would come in handy one day. So what I did, this is what I did. I got some brown paper and I marked out 2 lines, 2400, 2100. And then I made equal divisions. There is 24 divisions. Each of these divisions is 87.5mm, or approximately. And this side is 100. So then all I did is I joined the first one to the first one there. You can make a circle if you've got equal distance. So, and then I just got a felt tip pen. And here's my transition curve. So all I've got to do, this is going to be for the boards, is the board's going to be 300mm wide, is mark in 300 from here. And I've got a template to cut my boards. Bingo. How good is that? Stay tuned for more updates. Thank you for watching the West Green Railway. Thursday, 1st of August 2013. Progress on the West Green Railway. The first board I've actually built. Haven't put the cross members across it, but I built the basic board, one of them, one of 3. It's going to sit here, the other one will sit there, and I'll put some metal brackets to hold the boards down, and then I'll bolt the boards together. I think I'll get some 5mm, maybe bigger, MDF as a back seam, put it along the back, but I'm actually getting there now. It's all taking shape. Thanks for watching. Bye. Wednesday night, 7th of August. Yes, it's raining. This is a bit of progress on the railway. Got 3 boards to go in. There's one going here. And I'm using the space underneath. I've got some cupboards. There's another board going in here. Each of these is about 8 feet long, a bit less. Here's one I've completed. So I've got the some 6mm MDF for a back seam. I'm going to put MDF at the end because it's going to go out past there. I'm quite excited. I should have these boards done in a couple of weeks, and then I can start with my track. So it's all looking pretty good. The track plan I'm going to use is West Green Station, which was on the old Seven Sisters to Palace Gates Great Eastern Branch Line. It shut down on January the 7th, 1963. But it's a prototypical plan, and therefore it works. And that is what it's all about. Stay tuned for more updates. What we're looking at here is a plan of West Green Station on the old GE branch line from Seven Sisters to Palace Gates. This ends the up direction towards Seven Sisters. This is West Green Road. This is Belmont Road. These places actually exist. This is in Tottenham North London, although these roads exist but the railway doesn't exist anymore. And this was towards Palace Gate, which is at the bottom of Alley Pally. Very, very close to Wood Green Station, which is now called Alexandra Palace. This article was written by someone called C.S. King. He was a signalman at West Green Box in the 1930s. So he wrote an article about the operation of the line, which is quite interesting because it shows you actually what happened. Here is the original plan. As you can see, it's a double track main line, double track line. There's a reverse crossover, a modest goods yard, some carriage sidings this end. It's a bit hard to see, so what I've done is I've sketched it out on a piece of paper. So if we look here, there's a station. Oh, pardon me. Put that back up there. Screw a bit of paper. That's better. Okay. So there was a double track line, a reverse crossover here with a single slip, which led into was a head shunt, but it was also a carriage siding which was used for storing carriages during the day for returns back to Liverpool Street. A modest goods yard, a couple of roads. There was also a run-round loop here. Now, the problem I've got is this is quite wide. You never got enough room for a model railway. So what I've done, I wanted to sort of do it as verbatim as I can. So what I've done is I've modified this plan slightly. So this is what I've come up with, which is probably a bit more interesting in some ways. It looks the same, I suppose. What I've done is I've removed one of the sidings from here, this reverse crossover here, and I've decided on the upside to put a single siding in. So that's going to make some interesting operations, to take a train out of there and bring it in here. So this is what I'm going to hopefully achieve in my O-gauge West Green Railway. Whilst this was in the Great Eastern branch line, there was actually a connection at Palace Gates to the Hertford loop. So I'm actually going to move this station and put it as a fictitious station on the Hertford loop line. I want to run mainly suburban trains and goods trains, but it means I can actually, if I want to, run some expresses pretending there was relief on the East Coast Main Line. That's my story. I'm going to have fun, and that's all what matters. And as I say, it's my train set, and I'll cry if I want to. Thanks for watching.